Hey guys, it's White Kid who listens to rap here, back with another episode of Zoomer Rap News. Today we're going to talk about Kanye West. Kanye West is among some of my favorite artists of all time. Now I could go into why talking about his albums or his production or any of that shit, but we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to talk about the pain of being a Kanye West fan in 2022. Okay, so basically here's the situation. As a Kanye West fan, you love the guy's music. You listen to his music all the time. You buy the shit on vinyl or CD. You recommend Kanye West to everybody that you know and talk to. So basically, everybody you talk to, unless they're a Kanye West fan, wants you to shut the fuck up about Kanye. That's what it's like to be a Kanye West fan. But it's because of your passion for Kanye West as an artist that you will continue to stream, buy, and support the man no matter what. Most of the time. I say most of the time because Kanye West will sometimes do random bizarre shit that gets more questionable each year to defend. Now this obviously isn't anything new. If you're a Kanye West fan, or just know about Kanye West, then you know all the weird shit that he's said and done over the years. It's literally been over a decade of this shit, from countless moments of drama and controversy. However, it's with all these problematic situations that it becomes even harder and harder each year to really defend Kanye West and to truly continue being a fan of his work. As a fan of Kanye, I just can't help but feel disappointed by some of the things he said, especially recently. And I ask myself, how am I going to continue to support and listen to this man when he keeps doing things that would get most people canceled instantly? Now this is where something pretty interesting comes up. It's where you have to consider separating the artist from the art. Now here's the thing. Most artists, I'm willing to do that because if I like the art enough, then honestly, I'm going to continue to support the art, even if the artists themselves aren't the best. The thing is, for Kanye, it's kind of hard to do that because himself is very much connected to the art. You cannot have Kanye West art and music without Kanye himself. So to completely disregard Kanye himself and to just focus on the art, I'm sorry, but you can't do that. You really can't, unless it's like old Kanye or Graduation or something. But like so much of Kanye's work is so much tied to him as a person, you really can't separate the art from the artist, really. You kind of have to take into consideration Kanye himself to even like fully understand his art to begin with. So how am I supposed to connect with Kanye and support him when he's constantly doing ridiculous, undefendable shit? Now, I'll admit, some of this stuff can actually be pretty funny, but a lot of the time it can not only not be funny, but be pretty dangerous too, especially with some of the things that he said recently. We had to ask ourselves, how Sway? When are we going to stop listening to Kanye West because he went too far? Now, to be honest, I don't have an answer to that. That's because I'll continue to always listen to Kanye West and to enjoy his music for as long as I can tell. Yet at the same time, with all this stuff going on with Kanye West, am I going to enjoy it to the same degree? That's a whole different question. To be honest, I'll always have a strong emotional connection to an album like Dark Fantasy, yet how are younger fans going to react to an album like that when they know the Kanye West of today? Also, how is Kanye's reputation going to affect his art from the past and how it is going forward? Now, like I said, all this stuff has been going on for a very long time now. In fact, Dark Fantasy itself was directly inspired by stuff like this. But if it keeps getting worse and worse, then how are we going to keep feeling sympathy for Kanye? And as someone who does genuinely really like Kanye, it is really disheartening to see him keep doing these types of things, because I just want to see Kanye get better and to be the best person he can possibly be. And I know that he has several mental issues going on in his head, and I would love it to see Kanye actually get some real good help. but Kanye seems to keep denying real help whenever he can. To see Kanye continue to basically destroy his own reputation with just stuff like this to try to clout chase and try to build up hype for his albums, it's like, sure, it works, it gets people's attention, but is it always going to be good attention? And that's no, absolutely not. So in conclusion, I just want Kanye to take a hiatus and really think about himself and possibly own up to his mistakes and pull a dark fantasy moment, maybe drop a fire album and apologize for all the goofy shit that he's done, stop being a little less goofy, and become more based in the end, In all seriousness, I just want the best for Kanye. Like I said before, this man means a lot to me. Not only would my music taste not be the same if it weren't for Kanye West, but music as a whole wouldn't be the same for Kanye West. So I really just want the best for him. And I'll still look forward to seeing him. I just don't want it to be because of DEFCON 3. But hey, to look on the bright side, Donda was a good album. It was a little bloated. Donda 2, I have not listened to yet because I'm not buying a stem player. And besides that, he's still literally made some of my favorite albums of all time. And, yeah. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go listen to Graduation to forget about this whole situation.